Hey guys, this is Catsun9 here. This isn't a video for Link or any of my other random projects or CSS, although that time is coming sooner than some of you might think. No, this is the tag video because I was tagged by MadameWario a little earlier because she was tagged by Dark Minded Sith, and we don't need to go into that. Let's just get right into my 5 facts because I feel like it. Stalling for time. All right, fact number 1. I am a undergraduate sophomore at the current moment at University of South Florida. Go Bulls! I am pursuing a undergraduate major in biomedical sciences at the moment. The thing to note here is that I am also involved in a special program. It's called the 7-year Accelerated Medical School Program. And basically, what it means is that I have to jump through a lot of hoops, take like certain classes, like certain sciences, like organic chemistry and cell bio eventually. I got to do community service, keep my GPA high enough, and I mean high. Like at the very end, I had to do like 3.75 and blah, 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 all the other stuff. And if I do it all correctly, I get a free seat into the nearby medical college because USF has its own medical college in the Tampa campus. And since I go to the Tampa campus, yeah, win-win situation there because I hope to be an endocrinologist when I grow up because of the next fact that I'll get into. Let's see, let's stall for time because I put out some like a specific amount of time that I want to talk about everything. But yeah, just a word to the wise, if you are going to take organic chemistry, be prepared to study a lot. I am serious. Okay, so fact number 2, as displayed by this fashionable old man, I am a diabetic. I said this before in one or two of my videos. I was diagnosed back in October of the year 2000 with type 1 juvenile insulin-dependent diabetes. Basically, what that means is that what I've recently found out is that the immune system of your body attacks the beta islet cells that a pancreas has. And those cells produce the body's insulin. And insulin breaks down sugar that you ingest that goes into the bloodstream that keeps your body alive and all that. And basically, diabetes kills the insulin producing cells, which means I have nothing to control the blood sugar that goes in my body. So, yeah, I'm on an insulin pump at this point. Like, I tried the needle for like a few years or whatever, but it was going really piss poor, so I switched to an insulin pump. But I'm doing all right. None of you have to worry. I have my diabetes under good enough control, although it does really suck. I have to say, please. Exercise, stay thin, do all this because really you do not want to be a diabetic because either you go on a diet or you're forced to go on a diet. And which one would you rather have, to be honest? I mean, really. All right, number 3, I'll talk about my family here. My immediate family, the people I live with right now, I live with my father, who is actually, I believe, 72 at this point. Yes, he's old, but he's still very active, very strong and all that. He has bad vertigo, and plus he's a retired Air Force colonel. So, yay, retirement benefits. And I also live with my younger brother, I don't want to say his name. But I don't want to say anything about him because I don't know if he wants me to say anything about him. But he's like a year younger than me. He's actually in the same college at the same time, like USF. He went to early admission, and so he started pretty much when I did because the high school that we went to, neither of us really enjoyed it, but he really didn't like it, and he just shipped over. I have an older brother. He's up in Maryland in the D.C. area. He's trying to be a lawyer. Oh, yeah, my younger brother wants to be actually, I forgot what he wanted to be. Probably engineering, I think. I forget. I'm sorry if you're listening to this and I get it wrong, but whatever. And, yeah, I have family all over the place. I have an uncle here in Florida. I have a half-sister up in Georgia. There's really not a whole lot to say about my family. We're kind of, in a way, uninteresting besides my father. But, yeah, what are you going to do? All right, number 4, video games. I love video games. I love it so much. And originally, I was going to talk about how I have all 3 of the modern consoles, as you see on your screen right now. I have a Wii, I have an Xbox 360, and I have a PlayStation 3. I think the Xbox came first, then the Wii, then the PlayStation. But video games is definitely one of my favorite things to do. It's something that it's pretty much, if I didn't play video games, I would probably go insane from the schoolwork that I had to do every day or whatever. But I don't play favorites. I don't really have like a favorite console. If I was like forced at gunpoint to choose a console, I would pick the 360 mainly because it has the most active online service and all that, and the most accessible. Seriously, friend codes suck. But anyways, I don't play favorites. All consoles have great games. And I just like playing them. I mean, I've been playing ever since like Pokemon Red and Blue. Slightly earlier than that, I've played when they had Game Boy Pockets out. That's when I pretty much started. Although I do not have a Super Nintendo, and I really wish I did. But you know, that's the earliest console I played, the Game Boy. I mean, next was the N64, and then the PlayStation that was gray and box-like. Yeah. So yeah, I just love video games. And finally, the last part, a very important part of my high school career and somewhat in my college, I like to do community service. It's a requirement. If anyone has ever heard of the Bright Futures thing, I believe it was a requirement, but I didn't really mind. I actually really like helping people out. It's kind of a thing on that. I just love helping people. I mean, it's kind of why I want to be a doctor. But yeah, I mean, I just love doing it so much. And I put up Relay for Life because I have an interesting story about this. The one in Relay for Life I've ever gone to was my senior year of high school. I couldn't go sophomore or junior year. I didn't hear about it in freshman. But basically what happened was one of the fundraising things that was on during the night was Mrs. Relay for Life. And it's not what you think. It's not a beauty pageant or anything. It involved guys. It involved guys cross-dressing to collect money for cancer victims. And I was stupid about this. I was wandering around during the event, and I see a few girls huddled around this one guy, and I was like, oh, hey, what's going on? Next thing I know, I'm walking around the track, meeting my guidance counselors, teachers, and various friends in a dress stuffed with tissue paper. Although I say it's worth it, because that money went to cancer victims, so... In your face, embarrassment! And quickly, let's go to my tag list. Alright, Lumius, 91, PondTheGreat, Super Smash Bros. Elite, Hyrule Girl, 9, and my most special one, K-Man Rules 1331, aka K-Man. The first 3, thank you so much. You 3 volunteered, and I really appreciate it. It makes my life a lot easier. The 4th one, Hyrule Girl, I didn't see a tag video. And the same for you, K-Man. I mean, if you did do a tag video, I'm sorry. But, like, I'm pretty sure you're the only CSS member besides me that's done a tag video, or hasn't done a tag video. So, now it's your turn! Okay, so this is Guy Christian. I'll stop sounding like an idiot. So, yeah, see you later. Shazam!